Welcome back, YouTube. This is my corner of YouTube where I talk about my likes and interests. Today, we're going to talk about Encanto, which is now my favorite Walt Disney movie. I may be a little biased as I am of Colombian descent, but enough about me. Encanto is a historical, fictional fantasy movie about the magical Madrigal family and how the one non magical member, Mirabel, copes with her lack of magical powers. Or so they would want you to believe. I'm here to say that I believe Mirabel actually does have magical powers, and the way you start to figure this out is by starting with the matriarch of the family, Abuela. She is never shown to have any magical powers either. The miracle did start with her at the loss of her husband, and she was bestowed the magical house, Casita, and the candle that helps to bestow later generations of Madrigals their powers in their coming of age ritual. So, like Mirabel, Abuela doesn't have magical powers of her own. She is the custodian and caretaker of Casita and the magical candle, and she is the master of ceremonies for the coming of age ritual. This isn't the only similarities between Mirabel and Abuela. They both have a very intimate relationship with Casita. The rest of the family has a more utilitarian relationship. However, in Abuela's case, you rarely see her entertain conversations with Casita the way Mirabel does. You do see it in the beginning of the movie when she acknowledges to Casita that she's going to get Mirabel ready for her coming of age ritual. And then, of course, right before Antonio's celebration, when she's getting the house all set up. Mirabel, on the other hand, has conversations with Casita throughout the whole movie, from the Family Madrigal song to her asking the house how is she going to save the miracle, and countless other examples. Also, the cracks only start showing up on the house when either Mirabel or Abuela start having very strong negative emotions regarding the family. Which brings me to the more crucial thing that's parallel between Mirabel and Abuela, and that's their concern for the family. They are bookends of the Madrigal family and their magical powers. The difference is Abuela is too concerned about the ideals that she touts because of the family mythology that she built around them. So everyone is forced to be the perfect version of themselves than actually just be themselves. Whereas Mirabel, when she engages with her family, she tries to comfort them and get them to be more comfortable in their own skin and be themselves. It is this final similarity between Abuela and Mirabel that brings me to my point about Mirabel's powers. Like Abuela with her candle, Mirabel is the next generation custodian and caretaker of Casita and the next master of ceremonies for the coming of age rituals for later generations. This is emphasized at the ending when Mirabel puts the doorknob on Casita 2.0 and she finally gets her door on the front of the house, which showcases her with the family. Both the candle and Mirabel also have butterflies on them, which are, of course, symbolic of metamorphosis, or in this case, the coming of age ritual where someone from the Madrigal family gets their magical powers. So, why did the door disappear on Mirabel during her coming of age ritual? I think it's because, like Abuela, Casita belonged to Mirabel while the rest of the family have their own exclusive rooms, which is sort of separate from the house. The house has no control of the rooms themselves. Also, Casita 1.0 was created before Mirabel even existed, so it only needed one caretaker at the time, and that is consequently, or possibly, why she did not have her own room. Whereas Casita 2.0 is christened by Mirabel when she puts the doorknob on the front door of the house. And that's why she now has a door of her own. Anyways, this is my theory about Mirabel having magical powers in Encanto. Feel free to agree or disagree in the comments section down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.